you're looking forward to getting back on the court?
Yeah, man, I'm a big believer in God. If you interview me or anything like that, I'm always going to mention him. I think for me, it's been a long rehab process, and it really taught me a lot, man. So I'm just grateful to be able to have the opportunity to get back on the court, and that's all I just really care about, just getting back in that first game and being able to get that rhythm again.
And DJ kind of mentioned just how much of a coincidence that this was the team that you redshirted against a couple years ago now. You're playing for this team. Just how much does it kind of feel like a full circle moment? Just kind of being
Yeah, a full circle moment for sure. I think it's just God ordained. So I think it's going to be positivity that comes out of it.
Saddiq, what do you know about the Pelicans, your new teammates, aside from the ones you played like with Reuniting and stuff?
I've got a chance to learn and know them throughout the summer. They're great guys, work hard, and they're just like a fun group to be around. I could tell already. So we have a lot of great personalities and character in the locker room, and I think it's going to be a great, fun season.
What were your first impressions of Zion, talking to him, watching him as a teammate?
Yeah, he has a great mind, hard worker. I think he brings a lot to the table, and learning about kind of his character, his personality and stuff like that. I think I know a little bit more probably than what the media or outside knows, and I think it's just great. I'm excited to be his teammate.
And historically, Coach Willie Green has relied on a lot of versatile lineups, switching guys who are able to defend multiple positions in and out, especially when they close games. What kind of conversations have you had about your role in all that, and how do you see yourself fitting in?
Yeah, I've talked to Coach Green, a good amount, and just I'm a Swiss Army knife, right? So just being able to be ready for whatever the game throws, whatever the game calls for, and just be ready for whatever role can it could change game by game, situational situation. So like you said, just continue to just rely on my versatility and just be ready for whatever moment. Yeah.
Saddiq, how do you feel physically? Are you back to 100%? What do you work on this summer?
Yeah, I worked on everything, mind, body, spirit. I think I feel good. I feel ready for to play game one.
Jonathan spoke a lot about how happy he was to be able to reunite with you, play with you again. What does it mean to be able to be teammates again and have him vocal on their own?
Yeah, man, he's my brother for life. I think I'm excited. He taught me a lot because he went through the same thing I did when he was in San Antonio. So him giving me a lot of pointers on just this recovery process, this rehab process, and I just happy and just grateful to be able to share the court with him. Whenever he's ready as well. So and be there for him like he was there, like he was for me. So I just can't wait.
What's kind of the toughest part of being on the sideline as long as you have?
It's the longest I've ever been without playing a game in my life. So I think just not playing and feeling like I can help a situation or I can contribute and not being able to do so physically is tough. And just the monotony of the grind of rehab every day, not knowing what days you're going to be better, what days it is going to be, you might feel the same for 2 weeks straight, but you got to trust that you're getting better. So I think just watching the games from the side and wanting to be a part of it is you kind of get that FOMO a little bit.
Saddiq, what could you tell us about Jordan Poole? Because you were teammates with him last year.
Yeah.
What would be interesting for us to learn about him?
Yeah, Jordan's probably one of the funniest guys I ever met in my life. Naturally, though, he doesn't even try to be. And he's a great guy, real God-fearing as well. So we have that similarity. I just feel like he's hilarious, man, and he's talented. So it's a good mix.
And you saw him always working, getting in the gym early, because he's kind of built up a reputation for doing that, putting all the work in off the court.
Yeah, absolutely. His bubbly character is also, on the other side of, like you said, he's in the gym. You don't have to ask him to be in the gym. Everyone sees that he's in there, works hard, and works on his craft, man. So it's been a joy to be around.
So how well do you Jordan Hoffman for both y'all being the guys?
I'm gonna say, guy. He's a DeMatha guy, but I would say, he I know of him and definitely knew, of him growing up, right? Like I'm a little older, but I know just, how talented he was being from the same area and followed him throughout college and in the league. And it's been great to see, his evolution as well throughout the years. You know what I'm saying?
What do you think about having to, play against guys like Herb or Trey, and then how much better it would be to be on the same court as them, like the same side?
Yeah, man. Herb, Trey, them type guys, versatile, could defend, play both ways. So we've had a good amount of battles, against each other throughout, my career. So being able to play with them, kind of them knowing me, I knowing them, it's going to be good. It's going to be a good mesh on the floor, and however that looks.
What do you like to do on your days off, like to get away from basketball, like you said?
Yeah, that's been the problem for me probably for the past, 10 years or whatever. Like, everyone says, like, you got to find another hobby. It's hard for me to really find a hobby besides basketball. If I'm not playing, I'm at home watching basketball. So I've been trying to pick up different things. Like, hopefully I can start, golf or fishing or something. But usually it's all basketball, So I gotta start finding something else to do.
Herb's the fisherman, so.
Yeah, I heard.
Appreciate it, man.
Appreciate you.